Hello traders. So I will now tell you how you can draw levels of Piyush, LOP, levels of Piyush. Okay traders. So I am going to tell you now little bit of insights. LOP. Traders, I am going to tell you how you will draw levels of Piyush. So see, what is levels of Piyush? Whatever the chart Nifty is, we draw its levels for futures. Okay, before Nifty opens, we draw some support and resistance. Okay, so when we draw two support and resistance at the same place, this means it is strong. Okay, so see, like here, one support resistance here, one resistance here, and one support here, one support here, one resistance here, one support here. This has so many support and resistances, right? But we can't draw all of this, right? Then how we will trade if at every point there is some resistance? So what we do is we only point only strong supports and strong resistances, okay, which are strong. Okay, whenever Nifty crosses that, there would be some reaction. It will be flat or downward. Okay, any reaction, but strong. Okay, it should be strong. Okay, so what, as I have told you, whatever you want to learn in trading, you need to have a good observation. So with observation, I have known that how we can draw strong support and strong resistances. I daily I have watched so many charts and draw so many lines, that how I put those lines so that it will be strong. Okay, so okay, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to make you understand how you can do that too. So traders, see, how we will mark levels of Piyush. See, whatever the price is moving like this, so there are some points and areas which we call turning points. Give me a second. Some areas we call them as turning points. Okay, so whenever price moves in those areas, then it is going to give a turn. Okay, whenever price goes at those areas, it will take a turn. Okay, what we call them, it is turning point. Okay, so see traders, now focus. Okay, like see the think that it is 5-minute chart. Okay, like we are doing intraday trading, then we will open 5-minute chart, right? So since you know the basic about candlestick, how a candlestick form and when a wick is formed, you must be knowing, right? These are basics. I hope you know. If you still don't know, then there are already many videos on YouTube. You can know that on YouTube also. There are a lot of videos. So I'm going to tell you now. This is a 5-minute candlestick chart. Okay, see, assume that this is a resistance level. Okay, this is a resistance area. Price moving like this. When it collapses there, it will come back like this in down. Now see, when you have bought P at this point, then you would have made profit, right? Because Nifty here took a turn, right? When it was going up, after touching that, it took a turn. So it means it is a strong resistance. Then how we will mark it? Because see, when you will open 5-minute chart of Nifty, you can see lot of these points. So I am going to tell you concept of strong resistance. Okay, so this is 5-minute chart. If 5-minute chart, if price is moving like this and then comes back like this, then you guys tell me in 1 hour what will be its candlestick. Okay, now I am going to tell you like this. Okay, okay guys, so in 1 hour the design of candlestick will be like this. There would be a wick. Okay, this is wick. You must know this. Okay, now whenever price clashes like this and comes down like this, then there will be wick. Okay, so normally what other people do, they make their trend lines here. Okay, they make it here, but you don't have to make it here, you have to make it here. Okay, above wick. So I am going to tell you first rule. Okay, candles, you have to draw trend lines on candles wick. Okay, no matter what type of candle it is, you have to make the lines on wick. Okay, never on this point. Okay, I hope you are understanding. Okay, you have to draw this line on wicks, not above, not below the or in the middle of the candlestick. Okay, always on wick. Okay, so this is the first rule. I hope you understand, right? I am going to write, so keep writing this in your copy. Okay, because these are important rules. Wick, you have to only draw lines on wicks. This is the first rule. Okay, I am now going to tell you second rule. Okay, so now let's see the second rule. In second rule, double wicks. Double wicks, what are these? These in 1-2 hours candles, sorry, double plus wicks means more than 2 at the same point. In difference of 2, 10, 15 point, there are 2 wicks. Like see, like at this point in 1 hour candle we are seeing this like in green color, and this point we are seeing a candle like this. Okay, so see, we have to draw on wicks. Okay, one line here and second line here. It's drawn, right? But if you see here, there is an area which is vacant. Okay, if the difference is less than 15 points, then this is a strong support. Okay, see above you can't see any wicks. Okay, if we see any other wick close to 15 points, then it will be a strong resistance point. Okay, otherwise you can draw the support line just above the wick. Okay, now see, let's see, if here is a wick like this, here is a wick, this is not the resistance. Okay, this will not be a valid resistance, it will be a weak resistance. Okay guys, this is not valid because near to this candle there is no other wick, only this wick. Then it is not a strong resistance. Okay, if near to 15 points there is some other wick also, then it is a strong resistance. Now if we draw a line in down like this, and the difference between these two lines is just less than 15, more lesser the difference, keep in mind, lesser the difference between these two lines, more strong the support is. Okay, so we can draw a strong support at this region. Okay, see, we have to work on probability. Okay, it is not that every day these support and resistances will work, but most of the time this is going to be true. Okay, now center of these two lines will be our level for that day when we will be trading. Now I am also going to make you understand how you can mark on Nifty chart. Okay, so don't worry. So see, I hope you are understanding second rule. Double wicks plus wicks means 2 wicks. Now there is an exception. What is exception is that whatever, see, like here are these candles like this, and there is a huge wick like this. Prices are going like this, but there is a huge wick like this. Then there is a single wick, huge wick like this. Then we will keep mark it. Okay, I hope you are understanding. Now I am going to tell you the third rule. Okay, I am going to give you some numbers. Okay, mathematical numbers. M N you have to note these numbers. Okay, now above 200 points of Nifty, like see, if you are going to make start drawing at 8:30, then we will draw levels a day before. Okay, we will draw levels on a day before, right? So whatever the close price is, just 200 points above and 200 points down, we will only draw lines at those levels. Okay, 200 points above and 200 points below. Okay, we'll mark those levels only 200 points above and 200 points below. Okay, I hope you are understanding. Okay, see, if Nifty is going 15,000, okay, it closed at that day at 15,000 level, and we have to draw next day level, then we will draw levels for 15,200 and 14,800. Okay, I am going to tell you some other number. Okay, see, this is the first. Okay, now I am going to tell you second. 15 point, which I told you. Now if we find 15 points difference or lesser difference between two levels, then whatever the difference is, but if it is less than 15, then it will be called a strong level. Okay, we will keep that. Okay, if there is some other level which are farther than 15 points, then we will remove that. Okay, see, I am going to tell you third point. Okay, I have observed densely, then I have understood this. Okay, which I am going to tell you all of this. Now third point is that if the market view which is created, it is saying that it will be very bullish market. This is a very big point, so pause the video and write it. Okay, so see, if whatever the levels are, okay, like see, if we have 4 levels like this, okay, Nifty closed here, okay, the day before Nifty closed here, okay, and in that day if Nifty is saying that, our market view is saying that Nifty will be bullish today, very up, okay, then what we will do is, whatever the lines above this is, see, if Nifty is bullish, then Nifty will be above this, okay, so we will keep all the lines above this level, we will keep that, okay, and only one level below that level, okay, we will remove any level lower than that. With this we will decrease our noise, okay, this is the condition for bullish, okay. I'm going to again tell you how you can do this. See, if market view is saying that Nifty will be bullish today, then what we will do is, at this point if Nifty opens, then wherever the Nifty opens, then we will draw lines above that, okay, and at the point where the Nifty closed a day ago, we will keep only one level below it, otherwise remove all others, okay, only 3 levels we will keep, okay. With this we decrease our noise, okay. So now see, this is for bullish. Now I'm going to tell you about bearish, okay. See, if our market view is saying that this Nifty will be bearish, if market view is saying that Nifty will be bearish today, then what we will do is, we will keep all these levels below this and just one level above it, okay, understood, only one level above it. If Nifty is said to be flat, then we will keep all these 4, okay, but keep the difference 150 points, okay. If market view is saying flat volatility, then we will keep only 150 difference, okay, not 200 point difference, only 150 point difference. Or if market is saying bullish, then keep the levels above it and remove the lower levels, okay, only one level below it, otherwise remove others, okay. Similarly we will do bearish, only keep levels below, okay, the close point and remove the levels above, only keep one level above it. Now I am going to draw some levels, okay, levels for 2-3 days, okay. I'll draw some level of 2-3 days, okay, so let's go. Okay guys, so traders, let's go. I'm on Nifty chart. This is today's date, okay, this is 16th June, right? So we assume this is today is, like, see, assume that today 16th June market isn't open, okay. Let me set the pencil so that I can make you understand easily. So see, this is 16 June days, okay, this is 16 June days, okay, this has happened, okay. I am going to tell you today's date, okay. So let's imagine that today 16 June market hasn't opened, okay, so then only I can tell you, right? Now with the open market only, if I tell you, then you won't be able to understand, right? So now think that today is 8:30, okay, and market we will see like this, okay, market will look something like this, okay. Okay, Nifty will look something like this, okay. Okay, so Nifty will look something like this, okay. This is 1 hour chart, okay. This is 1 hour chart, okay, and Nifty looks something like this, okay. Now I'm going to draw the lines, okay. So keep eye So let's follow rules, okay? First I will take some lines, horizontal levels and draw like this, okay? Just randomly 6-7 lines like this, so that it will be easy for me to just move them and draw the levels. It's easy for me, Let me keep some lines here. So these are the lines, okay? So what we have to do first, right? Mark the wicks. Remember, we have to first mark the wicks, okay? Now our day is something like this: 200 point above and 200 point below. Now where our market has closed, here, right? Now we have to go above, like 200 points above, right? Now see, market hasn't gone above this level ever, right? So we are going to only mark till this only. So let's mark till this, okay? Now see, now you can see above there are some wicks, right? Now let's go. We'll now mark a line above here. Now one line is done. Now if you see there, that all three wicks matches that line, okay? But if you see, remember my levels, we always mark more than one line, right? This is much more useful. Now if we zoom closely, if we move closely, then see, one level is like this, okay? It has matched all these three levels, right? Here, here and here. Now if you look closely, this is the turning point. Market would have moved like this, collapsed and then collapsed after colliding with the levels, okay? So this is the strong line, okay? This is the turning point. Now with just one line, it is not useful. So at this point there is one more wick, right? This we have another wick. So what we can do here, we can draw 3 wicks, right? So what we will do is, we will see that which wick will draw all 3 lines, okay? If we find 2 lines here, then we would have drawn it, but we want to draw below 15 point, okay? So we'll just check which line will be less than 15 points and just keep that and remove others, okay? So let's move this. Now let's move this line just above. One line is done, one line more, and just like this, okay? So this wick is also done. Now let's move closer. Now we are close now. Now see, so now keep eyes on how I am doing it. Now our wick, the upper wick is also not properly placed. Now wick will be like this. Yeah, now it's better. Now let's move up, and before, now see, now if you move closely, now we have marked all the wicks at that point, okay? More than 2 wicks we have marked them, right? All the 3. Now let's move forward. Now see, now we have to mark 200 point below that level, okay? Now 15,800 was that day's closing, right? So 200 points below will be like 15,650, right? So we have to mark something like this, okay? We need to have 2 wicks, okay? At least 2 wicks. Okay, come on traders. Now keep your eyes on. Now let's start from here. Here you can see 1 wick, and just close to this there is another wick also. Now we will mark that, and then here we can see 2 wicks just close to each other. We'll mark that also. From below we are taking 4 lines. We need 4 lines, so I am just taking the 4 lines. One wick is done, second wick is also done, third wick is marked, and fourth wick is done too. Okay, so now it's done, right traders? Now we will draw lower wicks also, lower lines also, sorry. Come on traders, now we will focus on lower wicks. Now if we see carefully, can we see some wicks closer to each other? Can we? Yes, we can. At this point and at this point, can you see? These are close. Now we will mark this. Here also we can see 2 wicks. We will also mark that also. Now I am going to tell you one thing. This wick and this wick, we will not mark this. Why? Because we can already get wicks much closer to them, right? This one and this one, these wicks are much closer to each other, right? So we'll just keep that and not draw this one. Come on now traders, we'll now take some lines from down. Now see, if you are unable to understand, then just keep writing the rules, okay? So when you will start doing it yourself, you will get practice to it, okay? You will get used to it. I will also tell you some more examples also, so don't worry. Now let's mark here and here. Here it's done, right? We have to mark here also, and now see, we marked only 1 line here, right? But we need 2 lines to create a level, right? So we have to search something closer to this. We can see 1 wick here, right? Where we can see else? Okay, this is enough. Yeah, we also see here also. So which wick we have to mark? We will mark all these wicks, okay? These wicks are closer to each other, right? So we can mark all of these 3. We'll take some lines from down. I already told you guys, right? The wicks closer than 15 point, we have to mark all of them, right? So mark it. This is done. Mark this one also. And is there someone else also? No, all are done. Okay. Now let's move more down. This is not our line. Okay, where we have marked so far 15,700, 650 we have to mark, right? Let's find some other wicks downward. See here, did you saw anything, something closer? We have to mark that also. Is there someone else also? No, there's no one close. So let's mark this one. So it's done, but we need two lines, right? We need two lines to create a level, right? So we'll find something closer to that. Okay traders, so let's go. We can see a wick here closer to the line at this point and this point. So which one we will mark? We'll mark all of this. Okay, so let's mark all of this. So to mark all these we need some more lines, right? So I'll keep some more lines. So now let's go, we'll mark it. So let's move the lines on the wicks like this. So traders, I have almost marked all the levels. I'm doing it faster. You keep noticing the wicks, okay? After that I am going to tell you what you have to do then. Okay traders, we have done till 6:50. It's done. Okay, so keep eyes. Okay, we have marked all the levels, okay, which are closed. I found a wick here, here, here and here. Okay, and I marked them. Similarly with that, all the wicks on different places. Now we will go to closing day. This is the closing day, okay, of a older day, right? Let's remove this since our market isn't open till now, so that you don't confuse. I'll white color. Yeah, I have white color. I'll remove the next day so that you can understand more clearly. Now let's see. Now market hasn't opened. Okay, now all market will look something like this in morning. Okay, so now you guys tell me, here we can see three lines, right? Let's take the green color. So here we can see three lines. Now how much we have to keep? 2, right? So what we will do, we will get close. See, we will zoom it. Where are the lines? Oh yeah, we are now close. Now how many numbers can we see? 3, right? 15,898, 15,894, 15,895. Okay, now out of these three lines, where we can see least difference, if we see which line has the lowest difference. See, if we see these two lines, then there is 4-point difference, and if we see upper two lines, here also we can see almost 4 points difference. So we can see same difference, right? So which one we have to remove? So whenever something like this happens, what I do is I just remove this level and just keep these two levels and remove this one. Okay, this will be our first level, but what I do is remove the center one. Now I remove the center one and keep this there. Okay, 15,890. It was 15,890, right? Yeah. Now I keep this like this and remove this one. Okay, so this is our first levels. Okay, now let's see. Let's get back. Yeah. So Now our first level is created. Okay, now let's see second level. Now second level, we can see 4 lines here, right? So which lines are close to each other? So see, let's see this. Okay, let me remove this. So we have 4 lines, right? So out of these 4 lines, the numbers are 15835, 15830, 15823, 15818. Okay, now out of these 4 lines, we will find difference. Which line have least difference? We will take 50. Let's subtract. See, we have 5 difference in upper one, and then lower one we have difference of 7, right? So we don't need the middle one, right, because it is larger. Now if we see the lowest one, then this is also 5. So traders, this difference is 5, this is also 5. Okay, this is again same, right? So what we do in this situation, we just keep these. Okay, we just remove these 2 lines, and but what I do is keep all these 4 levels. See, you will also cope up these things, right? You will also start making it faster. You will also understand what, how and why I do this. When you keep practicing now, you'll understand this. So you also keep practicing. Okay, but for now you can remove these and keep only upper one. Okay, but I will do this usually, so don't worry, don't take tension, because it takes time. Everything takes times, right? So this is our level, so these 2 are our levels. Okay, so how much is the difference of these both 2? This is almost 8 point, right? It is less than 8, right? So we will keep this. Okay, now let's downward. Here we can see lots of lines, right? We have 4 lines, right? 15751, 5747, 15744, and 5733. So what we see here is less than 15 points. Which line have less than 15 difference? We have 15751 minus 15747, so it is almost 4 points difference. 15747 minus 15444, this is almost 3 points difference. So, and 57444 minus 15733, this is almost 12 points difference. So traders, this difference is 4 point almost. This is all of almost 4 point, this is of 3 point, and this is 11 point difference. Okay, 11, 3 and 4. So see traders, which are closer, which 2 lines are closer? The 3.1, right? These are only closer, right? 15747, 15444. So what we will do, just keep these 2 lines and remove other 2. So let's remove this. We removed this, and we also removed this one. This had a 4 point difference. So we have 15747 and 15744. This has only 3 points difference, right? Now this is less than 15 points. So see, lines which have less than 15 point difference, then it is valid. But if we find more than 2 lines, then we will only keep those lines which are closer and closest. Okay, so let's move downward. Here we can see 4 lines, almost 5 lines, right? Okay, so we have these 5 lines: 15704, 15698, 15694, and 15685 and 15682. So in all these 5, how we will match is, we will again do the same thing. We will find the difference. So 15704 minus 15698, we get almost 6 points, right? So let's write this. This is 6 point difference. This is almost 6 point difference. Now second one has 4 points difference, and the third one, this is 15,694 minus 15,685. This is almost 9 points difference, right? Now 15,685 minus 15,682, this is almost 3 points difference. Now what we will do, now we will find which one has lowest difference. Now see, this 9 point we will not keep it, right? Now 3 point we will keep it, obviously we will keep it, right? This is 4 point, we will keep that also. This is 6 point, we will remove this also. Now let's start removing this. We removed this. Now this is okay. Okay, traders, we have created 2 levels, right? The upper one has 4 points difference and second one has 3 points difference. We created 2 more levels, this one and this one. Okay, let's get more downward. Now here, this will be our last, I guess. We created these 2. Yeah, this is the last level. Okay, so these 2 has a difference of almost 7 points, right? Less than 15 points. Yeah, this will be included. Now we don't have any other level below this. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Now our levels are done. Now what we will do, now we will go on our 5 minutes chart. See, this is today's closing. Now our market hasn't opened, right, of 16 June, right? Now we will draw just like that. We have drawn the levels depending on 16 June, right? So see, the market view said it is bearish, right? So what we will do, below closing, what we will do, now if market view is saying market is bearish, now this is our past day's closing, and we will keep all the lines below this. We will only clip one line above this and remove others, right? Now if we see above closing, we have only one line, we will keep that, and also keep lines below that, but not above that. Okay, so what we will do, levels are ready for 16 June. So let's focus how our levels performed on 16th. Okay, see, let's see. So let's see how market performed. Market went up. See, strong levels, what it showed, right? Are you seeing something? See, these strong levels, how market performed differently in these strong levels. Full respected these levels. We have to take entry, exit, we have to do or not. These I will tell you in next video. Okay, so you do that on basis of next video. So you only focus on levels. Okay, see, Nifty performed those levels or not? This did, right? See yourself, Nifty opened like this, it went down just at that level, it returned also, it returned, right? So it went up exactly at that point and it went up, then again at that point it went down and then started going down, then it again tried to go up but again down. Now see, Nifty did reacted weird or not? See, Nifty tried at those levels to go up at those levels, but just after going down it showed a big red candle. So see, at these two levels Nifty did differently or not? It did, right? So you can say like this was support, but you should have took C, but market didn't went up, so we would have did loss, right? So now, so C traders, we won't have taken C right this point. I will tell why in next video. Okay, we will take only trades on MA plus LA and other things which I told you in previous video. I am going to tell you everything in next video, how you will take exit and exit entry. Okay, see, again Nifty respected my levels, right? Just at our levels. Sorry, I created arrow on wrong place. Yeah, see just above it was falling down, it respected our levels and it again made a green candle. And you see this candle, you can see Nifty was unable to break. It slowly broke. It took a lot of power. See, Nifty tried so much at this level. I hope you can see. It did this just before opening the market. You can see, right? You can see, right, traders? You can see how it performed. This went down. You can see, right? See, Nifty went down, then it again came back to our level, and then again it took some time there, and it broke here, and just at our level it went down, and boom. And now you tell me, guys. See, in next video when I will tell you the system, you would have took the P just at this point. I will tell you everything. When you have to do this, you would have took entry at this point, you would have made profit. Okay, I will tell you the every system. Okay, see the levels, just how perfectly the levels of PUs performed. Just at our level Nifty performed so well. I hope you now understand how you can build strong levels. Now I am going to give you one more example. Okay, traders, now see, let's draw for some other day. Now let's clear the screens. Now this day level I showed you. Now let's test some other day level. Okay, you have to keep practice. Okay, now if you have any doubt you can ask me. Okay, I will keep clearing your doubt and make a group so that you can ask questions. So now guys, you guys tell me. Now see traders, you have to draw levels on 1 hour chart and trade on 5 minutes. Keep this thing in mind. Okay, let's draw for this day. Okay, so what is the date at this day? Let's draw for this day. Let's draw for 26 May, or let's draw 25 May. Let's draw 25 May. Now let's remove 25 first. 25 May is like yeah, it will look something like this. Market hasn't opened, right? Okay, this is 25, this is 26, this is 26, and this is 25. Okay, so this day hasn't opened till now, so let's remove this. So let's start marking the wicks before that day. So I just, like I keep this many lines here. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Lines are done. So come on, traders. Now keep your eyes on it. 15,200. That day market closed at this point, right? So at what time we have to draw lines? 15,500 and 15,000, right? So let's start with 15,000. Can you see any wick? We can see close wicks here, but we won't create any lines here. Why? Because there is a bigger wick. You remember what I told you? If there is a bigger wick, we have to mark it no matter what happens. So we will mark the bigger wick. Now see here. Can you see? At this point, so many wicks, almost 3-4 wicks I can see now. And here we can also see a wick here. So let's start marking. Come on. One line first here. We did the larger wick first. Then this one, and this done too. And this one. Yeah, this is too done. Now let's move this one. This is also done. Come on, I can see one more wick now. Here. I will also mark that one. Yeah, I have marked it. Okay, wicks of there are done. Now let's find more wicks downward. Can you see any wick here? Yeah, we can see here, right? 2 wicks here I can see. I will mark it. I will mark that. This is done, and this is done. We can see a wick here. Yeah, this is done. Okay, it is marked, right? Now we can see here we marked it. We marked for here, but we can see that here also it got automatically marked. Now lower we can see one few other wick. So come on, traders. So traders, see here we can see one wick. Oh sorry, we have to mark till 15,000 only. So okay, it's done. Our closing was at 15,200. We have marked all the lines below that. Okay, we did the lines. Now let's start making for more than 15,200. Now before doing that, we can see this is a line alone, right? Now this line is alone, so we have to find other line close to this. Can we see one more wick? Can we? Yeah, I can see. Okay, so see, at this point I can see one wick here, so I will also mark this one. This is confusing, I know, but with practice you will get used to this. We will mark this one. Yeah, this is done. Below 15,200 it is done. Now let's mark for more than 15,200. Now so let's mark the upper ones above 15,200. 25. Yeah, so above 15,200 we can't see any candles, right? So let's go back. Here you can see few candles about 15,400 in past times in March month. Okay guys, in February and March month we had some candles above 15,200, so let's mark it. So we have to find the wicks. Wick, here you can see there is a wick here. Let's mark it. So let's take some lines from down. One wick here, one wick here. There's a lot of wicks here. Just below that, one more. Now I don't think there's any wick anymore, so let's go up. Let's find the wicks closer to each other. Here it is. Can you see? If you see, at this point we have a wick here, and just close to that there's another wick also. We can see one more red wick here, right? See here. Was you able to see, guys? Let's take some lines from down and put it here. Here also it's done. Okay. All are done, I guess. Let's find some more. Yes, now see traders. If you remember well, I told you about turning point like this. This point it turns. Then this is a strong point. Now if you see, here's a turning point, and we can see other wicks also. So this is a strong place. Similarly we can see here and here. Let's mark it. Okay traders. So if we will find 2, then we will mark that also. Here we can find 2, so we have marked it. Okay, now closer to that we can see one more, and I have marked it too. There were 2 wicks here, right here, and I marked them. Okay, I found a wick here. So near to 15,200, above 2 points and below 2 points we have marked. Okay, so let's move to 5 minutes candles on 25 May. Let's 25 May, yeah, here. Let's move to 5-minute candles. So okay, we came in June. Let's go back. 25 May 25. May. At that day, our market we can see something like this. Okay, 25 May is here, and 16 May hasn't opened till now. Okay traders, let's start from start. So at first we can see 15,327 line and 312 line. I think difference between both of them would be exact 15 points. This is a valid line, right? Yeah, this is a valid line. Let's move this up. Now our line is 15 to 56 and 15 to 43. The difference between them is around 13 points. This is less than 15, we will keep it. Now let's see the lower one. 188, yeah, 15,200. Here is almost 12 point difference, so we will keep it. Now we can see three lines: 15,120, 15,138, 15,115. Now difference between these three, upper one will be about 18 points difference. This is valid, yeah, no, so we will remove it. We will keep the second one since it is almost 15 point difference. This is valid and this is not a valid level. We will remove it. Now move to the lower levels. Yeah, 15,060, 15,043, 15,024. Now let's find the differences. The upper one will be around 17 points, so this is not a valid. Okay, we need 15 points, right? 1543 and 1524. This is almost 15, more than 15 points, so we didn't find any levels, right? So we will remove these. Now 14,985 minus 14,960, about 25 points difference, right? $14,755. This is almost, there is almost 50 points, so I am going to remove it. Now there's no more level, right? But we can see a single line here, right? So what we can do? You guys tell me. Let's remove it. This is only a single line. If you find a single line, then do one thing, just go in past time frame and check if we haven't missed anyone. Now let's see our 26th May. Now 26th will start from here, so let's zoom it a bit. 26 market, trader 25 closed here at this point, and today is 26. Let's see the levels on 26. Can you see, traders? So this is 26 to 27. How are levels performed, traders? Market opened right here, went down, and just after our levels it started to move up. So levels respected our target, right? So whatever day levels you are drawing, but there will be magic, something like this. I used to do hard work, keep watching charts, almost 500 to 600 charts I have watched, and I have made system. After that only this most of the time works. You only guys tell me, market opened right here, and why market touched our level only and then moved up? Why traders? This is the magic of levels of Piyush. Now if you have to take the trade or not, I will tell you in entry exit video. Okay, I will tell that in entry exit day. Okay, you have to keep in mind, traders, that work, you have to work. Okay, work means practice. Practice is really important for traders. There is no other way if you don't practice. Okay, now market moved up, respected our levels. Just after touching it, is respected, and again moved up, and again a respect, and again moved up, then again a respect. However, this level, it respected or not, traders? Exactly, it did, and even next day this respected. So just tell me, is market give respect our levels or not? I hope in this much hard work I have made this system, you are understanding it, right? Okay, you write the rules in a copy and then start. Okay, okay. If you have any problem, then there is doubt group. I will guide you, okay, on levels. Okay, so don't worry, keep practicing just. So traders, I hope your levels of Piyush, you know now how to make it. Okay, how you can make those hidden strong support and resistance, right? Right. So thank you so much for watching the video. Now I will see you in next video. In that I am going to tell you about entry and exits. Okay, thank you very much.